Alright, I'm probably about halfway done. I still gotta put siding on too when I get done, but I gotta put 2 more pallets in here. 1, 2, and then I probably need to move it to a little bit more level ground. This isn't exactly level, but then, you know, most of our land's not exactly level. But I'll drag it maybe this way a little bit, and maybe that way a little bit. I'm thinking maybe I'll put a second layer on this side too, just to give it extra reinforcement. But, oh, let me do the tape measure. So basically, yeah, 64. It's the topper is going to be the width is 64 wide. So I at least need, you know, basically it to be able to sit on this. So yeah, that's why I did this too thick, and then gotta give the sides some reinforcement. The back doesn't need as much reinforcement as much as the sides do, but it wouldn't hurt, you know. Anyhow, so what I typically do when I do things like this is I'll put the top of the pallet on the inside, and that way I can have more boards to screw to from the outside. So when I double layer it like this, I'll put the 2 tops of the pallets face against each other, and then I'll try to screw in through the top pallet board into the side pallet board like this here, and like this here, and then like this here, and that basically helps hold it together. And then on the when I'm joining them together like this, I'll put one on this, you know, one here, one there, one there, one there, and that's usually enough. But if I feel like it's too loose, I'll go ahead and put 2 more in, one on each side, and that should definitely do it. So, and yeah, basically this is gonna be a pallet shed, and so I'll take this red topper. That's where David will come in. He'll help me lift it up and put it up here on top, and then I'll fasten it down. And this will be my shed for the new lawnmower I bought yesterday. And then I'll go back and start working on the goat sheds. And then the goat sheds are also built with pallets, or goat houses, but they're a little bit different. I'll line them with totes, and then I'll cut the doors out. And the totes act as wind blocks to help keep them warm in the winter. And I'll drill holes in the bottom of the totes so that, you know, if they pee in there, then it'll just kind of drain out. And then I'll basically put siding around it. So between the totes and the siding, it'll act as a wind block. And then, yeah, they'll keep themselves warm for the most part. So yeah, this is my little pallet shed that I'm working on. It'll look like that one, basically. That one's got wood siding, and I think I still got some of that green wood left. These are pallet boxes that I built to protect the trees from the goats. And those don't have to be standards. I use whatever pallets for them. But this is basically what it'll look like. Voila. This is our little solar shed. So, yep. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. All right, I'm about done. Or I'm about almost done. So, you see how this shed is leaning a little bit? This is one of our oldest sheds that we built. I think it's actually the oldest. So that's one of the dilemmas. That's why I'm now double stacking the this side. That'll help prevent that. And then, of course, I got boards screwed to the outside. Actually, I think we nailed these. Yeah, we nailed them. This is back before we were using screws. Oh, we did use screws to screw the pallets together. Then we used these crappy nails to put onto the the siding on. But yeah, this is our first pallet shed with a pickup truck topper on it. I'm not sure whose idea it was, but whose ever idea it was a good idea. So basically, the only materials that I had to buy was the screws that hold everything together. Pallets are recycled, the topper is recycled, and it was free. Sometimes I buy them, but David wants me to not spend anything on them. He's like, oh, if they're not free, we don't want them. Good luck finding a free one. Anyhow, so here, I'll show you the one David built. It's collapsing because he didn't do it right. But he thought that we should do it with the pallets sideways, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. And this is the result. So you definitely want to do them up and down. Of course, he didn't finish putting the siding on. He never finishes anything really. But if he would have put the siding on, it would have held it a little better. But I don't think doing it sideways like this is the smart way of doing it. I don't think I've seen anybody do it that way except for David. But he thinks he knows better than everybody else, so. And now you see the results of his wisdom. Now, anyways, I need to rebuild this. I'm gonna take it apart before it gets torn up. It's about to be jacked up. So I'm gonna probably take this apart next and do something with it, because otherwise it's gonna get fucked up. I didn't realize it was this bad. So that's gonna be my next project. Anyways, I'll show you real quick. The one in the chicken yard. So we got two other toppers in here. We need to get them up on pallets. This one's gonna be for the solar battery. It's gonna be the new solar shed. I want to put these solar panels and a bunch more on top of the chicken coop. But that's on the back burner. I want to get the siding done first, and then we can start working on the solar panels, putting them up there, and getting batteries in this new solar shed. So this one here, I did double thick, and to be honest, I should have did it differently. The way I'm doing the other one, this is on the outside. I basically put two together on the outside and then put these on the inside. So this could be wider, and we could take this apart and fix it. But it could be wider. So the way I'm doing this next one is this piece will be flush with this here, or more or less flush. And then, but the nice thing about having it on the inside like this is we can do things like this, you know. But it does make it a little more narrow, and it's cramped in here. And then the chickens come here and be like, what the heck's going on? Give us some food, give us some food. So they crowd you. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get. I try to scoot them with my feet and they ignore me, but you try to touch them and they'll fly, they'll run. So, yeah, it's funny. So anyway, so those are the pallet sheds that we've already got done. I'll show you the goat house in the next video I put together, because I'm gonna build goat houses, or a goat house in the goat yard next. Eventually, I like to build mobile goat homes. I already made one, and the goats love it. So I'm gonna build bigger ones and then rotate them from yard to yard, and then I can put all their necessities in the goat house. and then they can, I can rotate it all with them, because I didn't know some things that I know now. So anyways, here it is. And so when I put the topper on, the topper should be here. See, on that other one, it was only one pallet wide and it was real narrow. So now it's almost 2 pallets wide. And so the topper should be right in line here. So it's like 8 inches in. So, and this is just a little bit more than 8 inches in, so it's perfect. So now all I gotta do is level this, because it's not exactly level, so I'm gonna move it. I might need David's help with that. I'll move it to where it's more level, and then David will help me put the topper on, and then I'll fasten it down. Then after that, I'll work on putting some siding on so it'll protect the lawnmower from the weather. All right. Okay, maybe I don't need David's help. Whew. It's heavy. I think this might be a little too wide. It's a fiberglass topper, so I thought I couldn't do it by myself. Maybe I will. So I got it propped up there. Now I gotta do is slide it up. But I think I screwed up. I think it's too wide. But we'll see when I get it up there. See if I can pause this, and if I take too long, it'll probably time out on me. Whew. All right, I got it up here. That was not easy. Whew. It might work. All right, so just get this on here all the way. Whoa, shit. Okay. Yeah, it might be too wide. I might have to go 3 pallets thick. Keep from tearing it up. And it's got ants. All right. Well, that'll give it a little bit more stability. I'm gonna do an extra layer, and then I can call it good. I guess the inside of the pallets don't have to be as nice. I'll get crappier pallets for them and call it good in the neighborhood. Okay, I think I got it. It's probably a little too thick, but better to be too thick than too thin. So I'll have some excess on this side. But I've pretty much been doing this by myself, so yeah. So I'll try to square this up the best I can. And then I'll screw it down. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing, sucker! Then I'll put the seal back in, because, oh yeah, I can open this. And I'll put the seal back in after I get it attached, get it secure. Boom, 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 shaka-laka-laka, boom. See, what I didn't want to do is I didn't want to have the overhang like we had over here. But it is what it is, I guess, It's not that much overhang, but, we had this overhang. And the cats like to go in and out of there sometimes. But ow, side overhang over here too. This that was my first pallet shed. So, anyways, it's a little tacky, but I'll tack it down and I'll figure out how to make it look better. Yeah, everything is a learning experience. So I could maybe take the second layer off, or whatever, and just have the 2 layers. But who knows? Maybe I'll put a shelf up here for something. Put a piece of metal up here, and maybe the cats will make a hideout in here. Who knows? I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I'm gonna put siding on this. So if I put siding on it and put a little like roof on here, then maybe, oops, I can use, I don't know, because of this thing is so thick, wouldn't be able to put anything in there. But yeah, I can't put any tools in there. But oh well, who cares? It's not that big of a deal. It's just a pallet shed. Sometimes I want things to be perfect, but it's better to have it functional rather than have it perfect. So that's pretty much what I care about. As long as I can get my lawnmower in here, which I think I can, I'm happy. Then I'll put siding on it and keep my lawnmower safe. Bada boom. Okay, bye. All right, all done. I missed on this board and this board, so I'll have to come back and try to fix that. I don't want to poke any extra holes though, because this is fiberglass. But it's fairly solid. I don't think it's going anywhere. Once I get the sides on, it'll be better. And I'll probably do something else to secure this better, like silicone or something. I haven't figured that out yet. But yeah. So now, the ultimate test. I'm gonna go get the lawnmower and put it in here. Make sure it fits. That'd suck if it didn't fit. But it should fit. Yeah, it should fit. Boom, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, 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 shaka-laka, boom, 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 shaka-laka, boom, boom. Something like that. Shaka-laka, boom, boom. Now that that's done, I can go work on, well, first I'm gonna take that thing apart because it's falling, it's collapsing, and I don't want it to tear up the shed. I mean, yeah, the topper, because it's gonna, if I don't do something about it. I'll come back over and get these. They were falling off going down the road because this thing isn't used to going 55 miles an hour. And I also got to get something for the tires. But I'll do that later, probably next weekend. So put this up and release the brake and fire it up. Maybe. I think I got it. Alright. Voila. Put the brake on. All right. Now I don't know if I can get out of here. It's a little too tight. Crap. Yeah. Good thing I'm skinny. All right. Well, there it is. So I probably need a bigger topper to actually store this in. But it's my new lawnmower. So I just got to fix the tires on it. I think only one tire's low. But I'll go to O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's. And get that green gel, fix the flat stuff, put it in there. My friend has a way of fixing tires with foam. I tried it on my mom's I tried it on my mom's lawnmower and it didn't work. So I either did something wrong or I don't know. I had to have done something wrong because it worked for him. So anyways, so yeah, this will work for now. I'll keep it out of the weather for the most part. And it only took me a few hours to do it. Now all I gotta do is put some siding on it. And it'll be done. Not too shabby. So yeah, free pallets, a free or cheap topper. This one was free. And then siding, you know, depending on if you have to pay for it or whether you can get it for free. And then the screws, which I paid for the screws. That's all it takes. And you can pretty much do it by yourself. You might need help with the topper, putting it up, because it was pretty heavy. But I managed to do it by myself. Sometimes getting the corners are difficult, so you might need help getting the corners lined up. Once you get the corners lined up, the rest is easy. You know, it just flies. So, and that's it. That's my my topper pallet shed with a pickup truck topper idea. Like I said, I don't know whose idea it really was, mine or David's or somebody else's. But I'd have to figure it out because that was the first one. And I don't know if it was like I said, I don't know whose idea it was. But it's a great idea, whoever came up with it. So there you go. All right. It looks a little tacky, but I don't know. As long as it works, that's mostly what matters. I don't mind it looking tacky so much, as long as it doesn't look trashy and it's not done half-assed. and as long as it works, you know, that's what's most important. So, you know, a lot of people like to just jimmy rig stuff and slap stuff together and it looks like garbage. And yeah, it might be a temporary fix, but you know, I like more of a permanent solution. So, yeah. But again, like I said, if I put a piece of metal up here and then put siding on it, it might actually look pretty decent. Bizarre, maybe. I might have to put another layer on this end to make it look uniform. Because I'm kind of OCD, I like things to look uniform, and it doesn't exactly look uniform. But if I did put another layer on the outside, it would look more uniform, and it probably wouldn't look as bad. But again, it's just a topper shed for the lawnmower. I'm more worried about the lawnmower. So, okay, bye. And I'm working on the siding now. The swirl's already taken to the new shed. Just like this is my house now. Yeah. Oops. Is this your house now? It's like, yeah, I like it. Crazy. So anyway, yeah, I'm collecting the so-called green board. It's not really green, but it's green enough, I guess, to put around the siding because I don't want to use the metal yet. I got the metal designated for other things. So I'll put the wood around it and then get started on the goat sheds or goat house. This is Swirl's house. She goes, yeah, this is my house. I live here. I own it now. I'm taking over. Just like a woman. All right. Move this over here. I was working on getting the siding and stuff. Somebody had babies. I saw Smokey over here and he freaked out and ran off. Looks like it's Mimi's or this orange cat's, but probably Mimi's. I'm not sure what's going on, but it looks like the other cat's cleaning up Mimi. Maybe the other cat's being a nursemaid to Mimi, I don't know. Hopefully Mimi doesn't leave her babies here. She's normally a good mom. Okay, she's cleaning up her baby. And a little black kitten. The new girl, if she shows up, she wanted a black kitten. She talked about it. Interesting. All right, I'll come back and check on them. That's our scrap metal pile. Mostly it's my mortgage insurance, but some of the stuff's still usable. So we'll use whatever we can, and whatever we don't use, we'll take to the scrapyard. But I call it my mortgage insurance, so that if for some reason I have trouble paying my mortgage, I can just take that, get it recycled, boom, I got some money. So I got these boards laying around all over the place, so I'm just coming back here and fetching them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then I got some more over in the kitchen area. This is where Sarah had her tent at one time. So, and I can use these pallets too. I kind of forgot about them. So I'll probably use them for the next shed if they're still any good. At least this top layer is still good. Okay, bye. All right, all done. For the most part, I'm sure there might be something else I need to do, but I can't think of anything else I need to do. So these stick out a little bit, but that's okay. It acts as a wind and rain block anyway. I'll put a piece of metal across the top of here, fold it over, and that should be pretty good. These are the boards that were laying down on the dirt, and termites were starting to eat it. But it kind of looks cool, so once it gets rain washed a little bit, it might give it a rustic look. I might put some metal over this too, keep the weather out of there. And then who knows, maybe the cats might make a nest in there. They have kittens in the strangest places. So, and this is pretty secure. I'm sure I could do better. So I'll work on that. Maybe put a piece of metal in here and, wrap it around and then screw it down in 2 different places. Who knows? But it'll hold, I think. I just need to re-secure this whole screw and that screw because I missed. But other than that, it's pretty solid, I think. Of course, this ain't pretty solid, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So, cool beans. So I can close out this video. And mostly the rain comes from that direction. So very little rain comes from this direction. So I think it'll be all right. Now if I can get my butt in there, now I'm pretty skinny, I can get in there. I just got a little tiny pot belly. I could stand to lose 5 or 10 pounds, but other than that, I'm pretty in shape. But yeah, of course the women don't think so. They think I need a 6-pack. 6-pack, 6 foot tall, 6 inches, and a 6-figure income. I'm not 6 foot, I'm just shy of 6 foot. I don't have a 6-figure income, but I'm just shy of that. I don't have a 6-pack, just shy of that, but hey, 1 out of 4 ain't bad. Anyway, so yeah, oh yeah, there we go. It looks bigger than it really is, but oh well, it'll work. It's just a quick slap together to keep my new lawnmower protected. And yeah, cool. Now I'm gonna go check on the eggs and check on some new baby kittens. 'Tis the season for babies, so soon we'll have baby chickens, hopefully, maybe, and who knows what else. But that's about it, really. We only got cats, goats, and chickens. So soon we'll have rabbits. Maybe. And yeah. Okay, bye.